Jeez, my hair. Did I look like that during the podcast? What? Oh. What? Anyway, whatever. Welcome back to another episode of the Chewy Tours podcast. Today we're joined with the music artist, the rapper, the young broken Agony. A lot of great things happening in their life right now. Some big wins, small wins, all around. Just good things. The success of his most recent single and music video, Go. Check that out. Produced by his friend Chris, but edited the music video, Christian Doyen, another Chris. But we talk about both of them in this podcast. We just go on about music and shows and recent events and what it feels like graduating right now. He at the time this is being recorded, today is June 4th. Yesterday, he came back from Mexico and went to graduation and then prom. Anyway, I'm rambling, but listen, open your ears to another podcast. I know it's been a while, a lot of inconsistencies. I apologize, but like I said, podcasts are coming. All right, cue the intro.
Yeah, I got a studio session after this.
Oh, here in Chino.
Yeah, here in Chino.
How about we start off with that first? Yeah, you want to?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah, studio session.
I got studio
so you can
session.
talk about it.
Yeah, I could talk about it.
Oh, okay.
We are currently working on this thing with Chris that is Playboy and somewhat of his homies. It's called like 100 Villainaires or some shit, 100 Villains, and it's all like
the song, or kind of like the collective you guys are like putting together right
it's
now?
Like, yes, I don't know if it's a label or it's a collective.
Did you want water?
Yeah, you got water, my bad.
Or you just jumped right into it. I was like, hell yeah, that's a good point of interest. So we can start there.
You got metal cups, my boy. These are like protein shakes cups. Let's go hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a session after this. Shit gonna be crazy.
Christian?
Chris, my homie Chris. Yeah.
Wait. Chris or Christian?
Nah, not Chris.
Doyen?
Nah, not Doyen. Not
Who's Chris? Oh, I don't know this Chris.
No.
Okay.
This is like.
Who is this?
This is like
He's
a
an
genius.
artist.
Nah, this is like a engineer. He's been engineering everything for us, like Playboy, me. He's been making all of the music. He's been the masterpiece behind like everything that I've been releasing. Yeah, I go with him and he mixes everything. Yeah. He's like crazy. He really be on top of his stuff, man.
So you and Playboy?
Me and Playboy, yeah. We made a whole EP together in one night, freestyle. Yeah, the first time I met him.
What the hell?
That's how I'll be making up my stuff. Like,
see, wait, you go to meet him, and then first thing you're just like, all right, I guess we're making music. Okay, wait. Actually, you meet. You knew you were gonna make music, right?
Yeah.
But a whole EP.
I didn't think of that. It was like a challenge because none of my music is written. None of it. Up to this point, I haven't really like written anything. It's all been freestyle. The first time I met Chris, which is the engineer, not I stuff.
Yeah, I got it.
I gotta separate the both.
Thank you.
The first time I met Chris, I met him and I made the whole Lost Souls EP in that day. Like track after track. It was like we made 5 songs, freestyle, and he was like, "Yeah, you got some."
Dang, that's just the way you go.
Yeah, and it was just a vibe, and he was like, "I want you to meet Playboy." He's like, "I think y'all work the same. Y'all really on top of this." So we meet Playboy. I meet Playboy. And I was like challenging him because his max songs at that time, I think it was like 5, 6 that he's done in the studio session. And I was like, we need to make a whole EP tonight. And he was like, fuck it, let's do it. And then we made a whole bunch of songs. Some of them aren't even released, but I fuck with them.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
You're challenging each other.
Yeah,
that's good.
Same thing with my bro Wisdom. I came up with him. That's like Lousey Boyz. That's a whole different thing though. Like we recorded. We started off in his bedroom like in his mama's closet. Like I brought my setup. I remember I sold everything I have just to like buy my setup. And I wasn't even thinking of being a rapper. I was just like a mixer type shit, like at the beginning. And then I came up
When
with
was
him.
that?
This was like a year ago, like not even that long.
Oh shit.
Like he was like, I really saw the potential in him, and I was like, we going up. And you know, just freestyling with him all the time.
I love that studio session. I think it was like second episode.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. It felt real nice. Like
yeah,
it felt
it's just like a vibe, a genuine vibe.
like a wholesome. I don't
Yeah,
know, but it's
wholesome
just like
vibe.
it's just like you guys just all just like kind of crammed in the closet,
Yeah.
just like doing your thing, and I'm
Yeah,
like, this is
just-
cool.
It's a small ass like space. It was like his mom was next door. We had like 10 people in the house. We were eating pizza. It was like crazy as hell. Like, you know, everybody just wants to see us win, especially like
Yeah.
when we don't come from like a place where a lot of people like come out of. So
Like his whole family.
yeah, essentially. And even just like the whole city, like, you know, we don't really have anybody who's like spreading positive messages around. So
In Santa Ana.
yeah, type shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's all about gang violence, and it's all about like robbing, killing, and it's cool and all, but that's not the type of energy that we need for the future. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the only people who it's affecting is the kids, and you know, you don't want to be putting around kids' lives and risk. So,
How old are you?
how am I?
Yeah.
I just graduated high school
Oh.
like yesterday.
Yes. Yeah. I've been seeing a whole bunch of posts and like graduation stuff. And
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. I just turned 18.
Is there anybody that you go to school with that make music?
Nah.
Well, doing your own thing.
Yeah.
Do people know about it?
Yeah, they're very supportive. Like at first they were clowning me because like I started off in my junior year, and that I had some like rappers in school. You know, everybody got school rappers, so they weren't really that big. They weren't really like, it was just about flexing money. It was just about, you know, like some BS. But as soon as I found out that like I could put a message behind my like things, and
Yeah.
I can help out so many people. I found the key, and I was like, all right, I got it, and I'm like doing something different than everybody else. At first, everybody was like, damn, this kid freestyling, this kid doing all this, he's just another Juice WRLD. You know what I mean? He's just another X. He's just trying to be like, but like, I'm not, bro. Like, it's different scenarios that we all came up on of, where it's just like they've all led us to like special moments in life where, you know, we are to where we get to. So,
Yeah. Of course, I'm gonna sound like complete shite. You know, I mean, you go back to my first few episodes. I mean, I could go back to like, you know, like a month ago. I'm like, those aren't good.
Yeah, I feel you. That's how it is, though. You know, you start with your journey. You have a mission in mind. You don't really know what it is because you haven't met the scene. But once you feel the scene, you really have to find yourself, and you really have to be true to yourself. You can't be pretending to be nobody else. You can't like have this persona and, you know, change. It always has to be consistent. You have to just be genuine to the people, and that's what the people want to listen. You know, they want to listen to a real message. They want to listen to somebody who doesn't change up. You know what I mean? So, I feel like I'm bringing that to the table, and like I could do anything. Like just genre wise, you know, I could be on an Afro trap type beat. I could be on a trap type beat. I could be on anything. I'm versatile as hell, and the same message will always be the same. So. That's what I really like.
What do you record at now?
Where do I record at?
Yeah.
Right here with my boy Chris. Like I said, he be the genius behind all of my songs. Like without him, it's
So
just like
you always
teamwork.
come out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always be. It's a little far, you know,
Yeah.
from Santa Ana.
But
It's
I
like-
mean, coincidental. I mean, come here and
It
then
is
go
really
to
crazy.
the studio
Yes.
session. That's cool.
My boy Chris actually first introduced me about you. I started watching your podcast. I watched the one with Drew. Of course.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
The homie. I watched the one with Chris, of course. You know, I had to watch it. And then I was excited for mine. I was like, yup, these boys came up here. I need to have my own. It's time for that. Especially with the new music video that I just dropped, the Go, which it's about to hit 3K in less than like 2 weeks.
Yo.
It's just crazy. Like, I know a lot of people going to be like, what? But that's not a lot. But for me, like,
Yeah.
that's a lot. You know what I mean? Especially if it's a music video that I'm succeeding with my boy Chris. Like, we were just talking about, like, is it really worth it type shit? Like, is this really about to happen? Like should we keep on going? Do we see this going anywhere? And
To
then,
keep making music?
Yeah. like we were at a point where we just like, you know, wanted to stop type stuff. Where we were just like kind of doubting ourselves. We see our numbers ain't going up. We started to see it more as a job instead of a passion. And so we were like, you know.
Yeah.
But then we started getting signals from the universe. We started seeing repetitive numbers. We started seeing people, like literally in the music video, people came up and like they would start singing the lyrics. They didn't even know it to it. Like we started seeing numbers, like some weird stuff. Like
you mean like angel numbers?
yeah,
Like double
type
digits?
stuff. Like type stuff. While we were recording the music video, and like all this stuff kept on happening to us. And the music video gets released on my 18th birthday, and for whatever reason, I'm usually like all about numbers. Like I really like, as soon as I drop something, I would be like, oh, let me see how it's doing. Let me see how it's doing.
Not just like
and then
the coincidental numbers, but like the actual analytics of like how well is this performing first hour, one day, one
But
week.
the crazy thing is that neither me or Chris that day had time to check the video. So I was like, it was my birthday, so you know I was wilding out with my homies. It was also prom that day, so I didn't get home till like 5 a.m., bro. You know what I mean? Like,
where was prom at?
What was prom at? It was at Irvine. It was in a hotel at Irvine, and my homie Jacob forgot his car keys inside his car, and that was my only ride back. Yeah, he drove.
You, your friends.
Yeah. He drove us there. He forgets the keys inside of the car, right? Inside during the whole prom with the engine turned on, and I'm like, man. He calls AAA and they're like, yeah, we're going to take 3 hours to get there. And I was like, man, I'm going to just break into this home myself. So I broke into the car. Me and my homies, you know, we took out the window. We got the car keys back. And
it's like broke the window?
No. Like just lowered it down.
Yeah.
Because it was like a manual. So we just had to lower it down. And we broke into the car. We got the keys out. And my homie was passed out at this point. He was like, he couldn't get up. So he had $50 in his wallet, and I was like, all right, I'm about to put $50 of gas, and I'm about to take us wherever we want because it's my birthday. I'm 18. I don't even have a license, but I'm driving. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, let's go to Newport. Let's go to Santa Monica. Let's go to whatever place. And I'm just having the time of my life. And out of nowhere, in the morning, Chris calls me. He's like, yo, we hit 1K, like overnight.
That it wasn't even 24 hours.
Nah, it wasn't even 24 hours. He's like, I don't know what's blowing up. But whatever. And I was like out of my mind because it was my birthday prom, you know, everything just seemed like so crazy.
Everything's kind of like a little crescendo right now.
Yeah, it's like aligning.
It's
like aligning perfectly. And like a week before that, we had just talked about stopping. Like the music video was going to be
the week
like,
before.
Yeah. It was like the music video was going to be like the test of like, is this really going to like go somewhere? And we released that shit. That shit gets 1K in like less than 24 hours. And we're like, damn. Like, that shit never happened to us. Especially for Chris. Like, legitimately, that shit has never happened. Like, 1K in less than 24 hours.
That quick. Anything he's made, you made.
Yeah, exactly. So, like...
How many people does he work with?
A lot. But it's more... He doesn't really do it as, like, a financial way. It's more like a family way. Like, I'll fuck with you. I'm going to make a video with you. But you're also going to become part of this family. Part of this cult. Which is iStub. Which is part of, like, everything. We had the show... I don't know if you heard about that. We had an iStub production show. Me, Wisdom, Playboy.
Like about a year ago?
Yeah. We need to definitely have another one.
Yeah.
I told him, I was like, this year we definitely going crazy. But yeah, it's just more of like a family type stuff. Like he doesn't really work with you if like you're not cool type stuff. So I really fuck with him. He's really like the reason why. Like he's been one of my motivations, biggest inspirations type shit because I see how he works. And I see how everybody's putting in the dedication, and it just like pushes us all to like make better music, better content, anything, etc.
Yeah, so you could take it. I mean, not in a negative way, but a friendly competition of like, all right, let's see who's gonna come up with the best ideas for the video. Just music in general.
Definitely, like we're very very competitive. Like. Even in our own videos, even if our own songs, like even if I hop on a track with a homie, I'm just like, all right, I gotta overdo myself, and I know because he's gonna overdo himself, so I gotta like, it's just a friendly competition thing that anybody that I hop on a track with, you could tell that.
Yeah, it's like if you feature on somebody else's, or it's your song, and then someone features on it, like you got to be the one that performs. You know, they're coming into your song type of deal. Like they can't outdo you.
They can't outdo me. Nah. And it's really tough because, mind you, I be really like recording everything just like that, and people really want it ASAP. So especially because I be putting my talents like I can freestyle this, I can freestyle that. So people are like, oh, all right, let me see it.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to
because
show
at that
them.
point it's not the same thing. They're probably not used to it.
No,
They're like shit. Like how am I gonna compete?
Like there's like at least like 4 hours that Christian has saved on his camera of us just like freestyling, like making bangers after bangers. Like, and some of them won't even see the day of the light because it's like you freestyle that, but it's like 5 minutes later, it's like, what did I say? And like the only reason why Chris, like, I have like so many things upcoming next that it's just like on like captured little like seconds where Chris is like, yeah, you need to make that a song, and I already have a music video planned for that, and it's gonna blow up. And it's just like 15 seconds of a song, 30 seconds of a song that he hears, and he's like, that's crazy. So yeah, everything, I really fuck with like how everything is working now because it's not forced. Like,
yeah, when I was talking to Drew and then Christian, you know, he went to Texas to film a music video.
That was crazy.
And he was just like playing him, you know, some other music. He's like, let's make a music video for that song.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Like, yeah. He'd be really
like, no,
like,
that one's it. I'm gonna let's do it.
Yeah, he'd be really like, I don't know, choosing and picking songs. Every time I go to the studio, I send him like 7-10 songs, and I'm just like, which one you like, bro? And he's like, I like all of them, but he's like, we can't make a music video to all of them.
Yeah.
Like, man, but it's really about picking and choosing like which one you want to go next and which route.
Yeah, recently he just surpassed like 1,000 subscribers.
I saw that.
So like, shout out.
That's
crazy.
Awesome.
I mean, what that mean? I mean, I don't know all of his analytics, but he can start getting paid on YouTube for music videos, and that's
crazy. That's like everything we want at the end of the day. Like,
it's like, dude, how you flying out of Texas and, you know, going here and there? And I'm like, dude, what?
Nah, but he the goat for that. Like, I really see us coming up and really see us bringing out the new wave. Like, nobody really doing that like us, especially here, like small town. Like, Christian lives here in Chino, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I live in OC. We're not that far away. We're like 30 minutes max. So for us to be doing all this and just like kind of breaking the internet here is crazy, because that has never been done before.
Yeah, I did notice it, especially because you put, or your music video dropped, but the channel wasn't at 1,000 views yet. Yeah. And then, but now after the channel reaches 1,000 views, then it seems like every upload afterwards is easily surpassing that. Yeah. And then now videos that are still a little bit more recent are getting more views. Like, I was trying to promote Johnny Katsopoulos' music video Conversations, and I'm like, it's so close to 1,000. Like, it's right there. Like, you know, like, we needed, I think it was like less than like 100 views to reach 1,000. Yeah. And now, I mean, you know, like, people are like, oh, he's at 1,000 now. It's like the validation thing. Yeah. Now more people are gonna watch because they see the magic 1,000 number. So that, you know, that video and many other videos have just been getting a lot of views.
The one video that blew my mind was Drew's, how it hit 10K.
Oh yeah.
That was insane for all of us. Like, not only for him, but also like all of us, like as a part of the family. Like, we're like, damn, he really.
Well, now, and seeing it now, at the time it was like, how do we replicate that?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it's like there's videos that don't even pass 1,000 after that video came out. Some of them did, but it was like, how do you
make another one of that? Yeah, it's really complicated, but he really killing it. His new EP go crazy. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you heard it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you heard it.
Yeah. Not that deep.
Not that.
You guys should listen to it.
Yeah, right now, out now. But yeah, he's really killing it. All of us are doing our own thing in our own ways, and I'm excited for the future. Like, excited for shows. I'm excited for, you know, the interactions that we gonna have with fans, which is already happening. Like, search on my name on Google and it pops up. You know, like, that's crazy. Like, I remember when I searched on my name on Google and my picture came up, and I was like, Mom, I made it. I literally woke her up at like 3 a.m. I was like, I come up on Google and she's like,
this is it.
Yeah, because, you know, like, telling your mom that you're gonna be a rapper, you're gonna be an artist is always the hardest thing, especially it broke her heart coming from like a kid. But she was like, at least you're not selling drugs, at least you're not going to jail, at least you're not doing all this. And I was like,
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was really hard. It was really hard to explain to my parents that I really wanted to do this music shit and I really wanted to take it serious. But as soon as they saw the potential in me, and as soon as they saw like that I was really taking it serious, they started supporting me, and that's like, it was like the best thing that could have ever happened.
Yeah, it's real lonely in the beginning. You gotta like, you have to do everything yourself. Like you said, you gotta pour like
it's just you
all of your
against the
money, all your
world.
resources
Yeah.
into it until
I remember
something.
I saw my PS4, I saw my Xbox, I saw my Jordans, I sold everything. I saw my skateboard, everything just to get a setup. Which back then, like to a kid, is like the most valuable thing you can have. I even saw my Pokemon cards, man. I was like, damn.
Skateboard though?
Yeah, my skateboard. I sold it for $100. Brand new. It was like brand new trunks, brand new everything. And I was like, oh. I bought it for like 200. I got it for my birthday, and I sold it for 100 because I was like, I need the money.
God dang.
Yeah, I saw my Xbox, my PS4, saw everything. Yeah, just so I could get a setup. And then once I knew I got the setup, it was like the best thing ever. Like,
Yeah, this is better than anything else I've ever had.
Like it took me 6 months to learn how to use the computer, use the effects, and I was like about to give up. But as soon as I learned, I remember I went to Wisdom's crib. I was like, let's record right now. And the first song we made was Lousey Boyz. Like, I don't know how I mixed it so well. It just sounds like really good. It's like the only song I mixed good on the laptop. I'm not even gonna lie. But it was like just meant to be, and I was like, this is the start of something crazy. This is the start of like something big. When you put your all into anything, when you start manifesting, I'm pretty sure anybody could get anywhere.
So some like that song, less is more. You know the basics.
Yeah.
You just kind of lay it all out.
Yeah, it was freestyle too. I have like the video when we made it. It took us like less than 10 minutes to make the song. Like, it was just a genuine thing. Like, I remember we called Chris. We already knew Chris at this time. I knew Chris since I released my Vengeance EP, which was like my very first EP. I made it on my laptop too. As soon as I learned how to do everything, I made it in my mom's room, and I made it all in one night freestyle. And he heard You Feel Me, and he was like, we need a video for that. And I was like, cool, like that's crazy. That was the first very like big thing that's ever happened to me, like career wise. So I was like, let's go. And I contacted with Wisdom. Like I introduced them each other, and Wisdom wasn't on the song originally. It was just me by myself. But I wanted his car to be in the song. So he was like, all right, you want my car to be in the song? I gotta be in the song. I was like, all right, man, you fire anyway. He gonna kill it regardless. Literally like 30 minutes before we started shooting the music video, I was like, all right. I took out my setup. He recorded his verse in like 10 seconds, bro. Like all one take freestyle. And he's like, we were like, yep, this is the video. And like when Chris showed up, he didn't have the version of him on it. It was just me by myself. So like it was like a surprise thing. He's hopping on it, and it's just like meant to be. It was just fire overall. So that was like the very first interaction that we all had together. And then we made Lousey Boyz that same day. Like we sent it. We showed him both songs. We showed him You Feel Me, and we showed him Lousey Boyz, and he was just impressed by us. He was just like, you guys did this like Burley right now. And we were like, yeah. And he was like,
yeah, you know,
typical. But he was like, damn. He was like, we need to shoot a video for both. We still haven't shot for Lousey Boyz because we have like a big thing planned out for it.
For Lousey Boyz.
Yes.
Label, company, business, art, everything.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big thing. Shout out my homie Wisdom. He be really pushing it with the skate team. He be really pushing it with the car club.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised when you said you sold your skateboard. I'm like, you guys try and sponsor skaters. And
it was like everything for me. So, yeah. But I'm really glad that I did it. Like I don't regret a thing. It was just like, you got to put in your all if you want things to work that way. So
there'll be another skateboard.
That's what I'm saying. No, I already got another one. That happened like a year ago. So I saved up a little money and I bought myself I didn't buy myself an Xbox no more. No like console.
No more video games.
No more video games. No.
When was the last time you played a video game?
Well, I still be playing like when we're with my cousins type shit, with my friends. When I will go to your crib, I'll be playing 2K. I'll be playing Madden. Just the typical.
Yeah.
FIFA, very good at FIFA. So. Yeah, but other than that, I gave away my video games. I gave away my Xbox. The very first song that I made was on the Xbox mic. So, Like that to me was like,
Yes, the glorious Xbox mic. Yes.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like I was jealous that everybody had like a snowball microphone.
Yeah.
Although it's like shit, like I really wanted one because I thought that was like the best quality.
You see everybody else that
everybody,
that has it.
yeah, everybody else, like the school, my old school rappers that went to my high school, they had like a snowball mic,
that's
a
what they
Blue
had.
Yeti like type shit,
Mhm.
and I was like, them motherfuckers is so cool. Like I want that shit. Meanwhile, I'm out here recording with like Xbox headsets, like putting that shit up to my shit. That shit was annoying, but
Just go in the closet.
yeah, and all of that just for my friends to call me after I posted it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But it was just like the start of like manifestation. Like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of the time.
Yeah, it's like the same thing. Like the things you wear. Like, I mean, people can judge you. Like, you know, you show up somewhere, and then they can judge you for the clothes you wear. But then,
Yeah.
like on the song, like if you don't tell anybody, like how you recorded it,
Yeah.
what the whole process looks like, you know,
Yeah.
if there's no studio time, if there's no, you know, maybe you took a picture or something with you with the Xbox mic, like,
Yeah, that's
and they're like, this song is amazing.
amazing.
Well, you know,
this how I made it.
yeah, just
It's
you.
really
It's like
crazy. There'd be really crazy stories.
huddled up in
behind
the corner
songs.
and the Xbox mic, and
Yeah,
They don't know.
There'd be really crazy stories about like songs that I made in the past where it's just like, boy, what was you doing? Like, there's times where I could have been doing something else better than making songs, and the song doesn't even come out, which I regret. But at the end of the day, it's just about keep on working, keep on grinding. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, because right now, I mean, it's still
Still very
so early. I mean,
very,
like,
very early. Like this is the start
Yeah.
of my career.
Yeah.
Like I'm at the beginning point where it's gonna set everything off. Like right, like even just this podcast alone, like a lot of people are gonna look back into it and they're gonna be like, this is the start of it all. Not only for me, but for everybody here in the scene. Like I feel like there was a lot of repetitiveness and there was a lot of people trying to be like other people. So once we bring authenticity into the game, it's gonna be over with. As soon as people start noticing us, and they start giving attention to what really matters, it's gonna be crazy.
hmm yeah, people didn't know.
People don't even know.
People- yeah,
For
I mean,
real.
1 year and then it's the old thing, like it's like 10,000 hours, 10 years usually, which usually 10,000 if you practicing for 10,000 hours would usually end up being about 10 years
Yeah.
just to master something.
Yeah.
And then like you've already made so much progress, but I think that's like just like being a beginner at it. Like it's so easy to sponge everything, you know, you spend 6 months learning stuff on the computer and then you're like, now this feels like a job.
Yeah. Type
Because
shit.
it's not so new anymore.
More,
Like,
yeah.
"Ugh, this is whack."
The best thing you could do when you're in that situation is surround yourself by people who motivate you.
hmm
Like another reason why I've come so far or I've just started my career type shit is because of the friends I had around. They really been pushing me. Like shout out Kevin, shout out, you know, he want to be a producer. He don't even want to be an artist. My boy Kevin from school, but he be pushing me like, hey bro, like you need to make more music, bro. Like you really about this. He's like, I'm gonna be your producer, bro. He's like, we're gonna blow up together type stuff. And it's really cool when you have like, you know, family around you. You create friendships that are gonna last forever. That like, they just keep pushing you to the best. Same thing with that we have. It's the same relationship with Playboy. Same relationship with Wisdom. You know, same relationship with Chris Doyen. Same relationship with Chris, my producer. We just want the best for each other. You know, at the end of the day, we want to see everybody succeed and we want to see everybody come up together. Like, it's really crazy when you win, but it's better when the family wins.
Yeah, then everybody
know what I mean?
wins. Mm-hmm.
So, like, seeing everybody post a video, seeing everybody post the new songs is just like, I don't know, like, you need to promote that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it unfortunately, right now, famous artists, you've seen a lot, like the labels are
yeah,
there's a lot of stories of the labels forcing artists to make TikToks and like it's
Yeah.
like weirdly disconnected. Like when I post TikToks, I used to be against it at first. I was like, I know clipping things, you know, that's not the whole conversation. Like just listen
Yeah.
to it. But you know, I had to make some like I guess compromises. But now I have a fun time doing it.
yeah, it's really fun. I'll be making TikToks too. I ain't gonna lie. It's just
Yeah.
like lyric videos.
Yeah.
But
then when it's like when someone else tells you to do it,
it's like
fuck
really
off.
forced. Yeah, it's like, bruh, don't tell me
No.
what to do. Don't tell me what to do.
yeah.
Nah,
And like at that point, they're so big.
It doesn't
They
even
don't need to
matter.
post
They
TikToks.
don't, bro.
Yeah, get off the
don't.
internet. You know,
For
you get
real.
so many people coming at you like mean comments. You know, just a bunch of BS. Like they don't need it.
Talking about mean comments. A thing that happened recently was that my music video got promoted in Santa Ana page, and everybody started hating on it, bro. They were just
Like a music page.
They just started hating on it. They were just like, this kid's ass. He sounds like Juice World, type shit. So genuine, so repetitive. I'm like, I love that. You know why? Because that, like, I was like, yes, let's go. Like, people hate me. You know what I mean? Because even if it's bad attention, they take time out of their day to put, oh, he's trash. And you know what? The same people who I read in the comments that said they was trash, I went back to the YouTube and they're in the comments saying this is the best thing I heard, or liking the video or sharing it, like, and that just leads to a story of becoming a hero in your own city, like having your city hate you at first, blowing up, like having everybody talk trash on you, like you sound the same, bro. And it's like once they really hear my music and once they really hear what I gotta say, they're gonna be like, yo. And that's when you it's just gonna be a crazy story at the end, where right now people aren't really with me, they aren't really supporting me in my own city. It's cool, I still love my city. It's my city at the end of the day. So once I finally start doing my thing, and once I finally give me less than a year, I'll take over the city.
It's always the same story too.
You know what I mean?
Like, oh, people didn't like me doing it. People were hating, and I just had to not listen to them, and then listen to the people that did. Like, it's the same shit.
It's the
every
same
time.
Exactly.
Like, open your eyes, bro.
Like,
if you don't like it, just
it's not for you, bro. Like, you know what it is. And same thing for artists. They get what's it called? Disencouraged to start posting shit, because after people start doing that, but you just gotta find your audience. Everybody got an audience. So as long as you found your audience, and even if your audience is the haters, right, they still gonna listen to it. You still getting views. You still getting comments.
Come on.
You still getting comments. So it's like, come on, man. Like, if anything is doing you better.
Increasing my engagement.
Exactly. So it's like, keep on hating. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I'm here. They're not. Yeah. Is what it is.
How was Mexico?
How was Mexico?
Yeah, how was Mexico? Yeah.
Oh my God. I had the time of my life.
You got back yesterday, today?
I got back yesterday, I believe so, or 2 days ago. Like, it was literally an hour before my graduation. Like, I got intoxicated in the airport and I missed my flight. It was supposed to come out at 7 p.m. and I didn't make it because Anyways, I go to the airport. They decided to give me a free ticket, but the ticket doesn't come out. I mean, the plane ticket doesn't come out till 3 p.m. My graduation is at 6. It's a 3-hour flight. So it's perfect timing, but not really, because, I'm screwed. It's my graduation.
You get to the airport at 6.
My graduation starts at 6, so I was fighting everybody at the airport. I need to make it to my graduation. You ain't gonna graduate. I'm graduating. So they put me on this small plane by myself. It was in 2 hours earlier, an hour earlier. Either way, it got delayed, so it was BS. I made it to school at 5:55, 5 minutes before. With my airport outfit. I didn't even change because I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna wear a gown. They're not even gonna look at me. The most important shit is getting my diploma and I'm out this hole.
Those things are goofy anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
Who decided that was cool?
I don't know, bro. That ain't drip. I don't know, bro.
Maybe the robes, but the hat.
Nah.
That little cardboard.
Bro, I mean, if you design it, it's cool. If you put your work into it and you put family pictures and everything.
Top,
yeah. That's
dazzle
cool.
It, something.
Yeah. But just like that, that's whack. You know what I mean? Plus, the ceremony, ain't nobody trying to hear it. Ain't nobody trying to remember it. You know what I mean? Just get your diploma and go out, bro. That's I was working 4 years. It was crazy. I was about to be expelled several times. The school didn't want me anymore because of my behavior. They sent me to Santa Ana High School. But Santa Ana High School rejected me because of my grades and my behavior. They were like, nah, fuck this kid. Take him back to where.
Take him back.
Yeah, take him back. And my school was like, fuck it, you only got a year left. Just don't blow anything up,
Yeah.
and you're fine. And I was like, all right, for sure. And they also stopped me from making like videos and music, because that's when I released the Vengeance EP, and they didn't like the message. It was like, fuck everybody, like I'm the best. And they're like, you're not putting great like publicity to the school, so we're gonna have to like make you stop making music, or make you stop like posting stuff like that until you graduate. So like graduation for me was really like the first step into my like rap career, because now I can take this shit seriously, and now this shit's gonna be like, I'm taking over now, like, cause who's gonna tell me I can't otherwise?
So what'd you do in Mexico?
You really want to get into that, huh?
Well, because, I mean, we were talking about it earlier.
And then I just sidetracked. Anyways.
No, it's fine. No, I think it's cool. You showing up to graduation 5 minutes before.
Yeah, that is
straight out of a movie.
Crazy. I took an
That's
airport.
what that is.
I even posted on my story. I was like pulling up to school. Y'all ain't doing it like this. It's like on an airplane.
Showing up to graduation.
That's what I'm saying. Crazy. Nah, but in Mexico, I have a lot of family in Mexico. My family members are from Guadalajara. So that's why I'm wearing this shirt right now. It's a Mexican soccer jersey from Atlas. They just won the championship. I go for Chivas originally, but they won the championship, so fuck y'all. Anyways, yeah, I went to a lot of places, and it was more of like a mature type like evolution like journey, because I was really like at a bad point like emotionally before the trip. Due to like I was there for like 5 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was there for like 5 days. But emotionally, like I was like really done with everything like before the trip, and I really took it as like let me go out, see the world, like see what the world has to offer. Like I'm done with this shit. Like
school's done.
Yeah, school's done. I didn't know where to go. What was the next step in my life? Like I was really worried, because I was like, all right, school is done. Like, what else am I gonna do? You know, like music is popping off, but it's not popping off to the point where I'm getting paid to do it. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a weird like thing in life where in between, where you just got to keep on pursuing it. And I had the lack of motivation, and I had the lack of support. So going to Mexico, meeting all my family like that I had, and you know, going back to my roots, it really helped me like see the world, and like have a message like that I want to say, like finally like be like, this is who I am, and this is me, and nobody is like me, because this is like me. Like I'm Mexican, but also my roots like come from like Africa type shit. Like I got like some family members, some grandpa that's like African, so that's why I got the hair like this. But that's like, it's like a little percentage, so I don't even like count it, you know. But still, I guess.
He lives out there?
Huh?
He lives out there in Africa?
Yeah, Ghana.
Oh,
crazy. Actually, trying to go. Yeah, trying to go. It's gonna be like our next trip, so that shit gonna be crazy, going back to the roots. Like, I'll really have fun going to Mexico, seeing all my cousins. I went to one of my cousins' quince. Shout out Suli, shout out Gato, shout out Leo. You know, they're the goats. They're my little cousins. Seeing them, I really thought they were like, everybody in Mexico was gonna be judging me because of my hair, because of how I look. You know, they're not really like used to seeing anybody like this.
Yeah.
Especially, and like telling your family members that you're gonna be a rapper. You're like, bro, you could have been a lawyer. You could have gone to school. You could have done something else. A truck driver at least. But you're gonna be a rapper. And I was like, yeah, but it's working. And they're like, what? And I showed them the Go music video and how I got like 3K, and they're like, oh my god, you're the best thing out there. So it's really cool to have your family support.
That's really cool, because unfortunately a lot of the time people don't well, I did say it kind of earlier, but people really don't follow unless you're making money, right? Like,
it's like
I
that
actually
validation.
Got a paycheck for
you just need
it.
that validation, like that blue check from Instagram, that 1,000 views, that whatever it is. People are just looking for validation just to support you, and unless you don't have that, they're gonna be against you, because they're like, nobody watching this, only I'm watching this, so why you making me waste my time? And then like, once you have that check, once you have that 1,000, people are like, okay, other people are watching it, so you're not that crazy.
Yeah.
But it's just about keep on going, like I said. But going back to the Mexico trip, yeah, I went to my cousin's quince. I went to the great national park of Uruapan, where I got this little necklace, the little thing is made by rocks over there.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a little skull. I fuck with it. Yeah, I gave the dude like more money than I needed to, but they need it, so it's cool.
In what currency?
Mexican, like pesos.
Okay.
Yeah. I gave him like 100, which comes out to be like $5, but for them it's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I made them like I was just trying to go around help everybody, cause like $1 is 20 pesos. With 20 pesos, you can buy a whole shit ton of shit over there. So, like trying to help out my cousins, trying to help out my aunts, like.
Yeah, my friend would go like probably around Christmas every time, and then like he just had a $20 bill he gave to some kid.
Yeah, I used to go.
Just like, what the fuck?
I used to go every year. Unfortunately, I stopped going because my little sister got like disease. She got a disease and she couldn't fly for like a fair minute, and I didn't want to go by myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I needed to wait for my family, and I really wanted to make like a family trip. So yeah, it was really great that I went there, and
That's good. It puts things into perspective, especially like.
And even
you go
hearing my
back.
songs over there, they sound different because, mind you, people don't understand English. So they just listen to the beat. And it really made me think, like, all right, like, if people don't, like, want to listen to it or people don't understand the words, I at least need to make them move. I at least need to make them dance. You know what I mean? So it really changed the perspective of my mindset, and it really changed the perspective of how I make music and, like, what I really want to do. So thanks to that trip, I came back more mature than I was, right? Because, mind you, I was like a high schooler saying I was going to take over the world. I had like no message behind. I had like no intention, no meaning, right? I was like, fuck everybody.
It's kind of empty.
Yeah, it's just like you have the message, you know what you're going to do, you just don't know how to get there.
Yeah.
And
so you get to graduation, and then you're sitting there with everybody
and I was sitting
else,
there
and
with,
you're like, man,
man,
you guys don't know anything.
for real.
You guys don't know what's up.
Man, it's really crazy because I was the only student like in school saying I was gonna be a rapper. And even since freshman year, I remember they put us all in together in a group, and it was like the very first time I like spoke in like public type shit. Like I've always been like really not quiet, but just there in the room. Like I crack jokes, but like if you don't talk to me, I don't talk to you type shit. So nobody.
I'm not gonna go up to the front.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go up to
an unsolicited TED talk.
Yeah, like I'd rather just chill in the bag with my headphones on. You know what I mean? That was me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gave a talk about how I wanted to make music, and like everybody was pushing me. They're like, "Are you gonna become a rapper?" And I was like, "Fuck it, yeah." I stood in front of everybody. I was like, "I'm gonna become a rapper," and everybody
Freshman
started.
year.
Yeah, freshman year in front of like the school. They like made us get the microphone, like type shit, and it was like I was like. Everybody was like, I'm gonna become a doctor, a lawyer, and I was like, what the fuck am I gonna say? Like, I'm gonna become a rapper. People are gonna think that.
That sounds awful, though. Why would you? That's the worst thing you could ask kids.
Yeah, but it's like
tell the school, tell everybody what you're gonna be, even if it's like BS. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's too much. It's
really,
too much pressure, because then they're like,
bullshit.
all right, I guess that's the only thing I have to do.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm gonna become a rapper. I had the whole school laugh at me, bro. They took away the mic. They pushed me down. They're like, bro, shut up. You ain't gonna become a rapper, bro. You trash. And I was like, all right, cool. Like,
You asked me.
I was like, that shit was really like traumatizing. I went to the restroom. I didn't get out for like 30 minutes. I was like, fuck. Like, I just embarrassed myself in front of everybody. I'm a freshman. Like, I don't even know nobody. And it's like, the first thing they hear from me is, I'm gonna be a rapper.
That's that kid. That's that kid. I'm supposed to be a rapper.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck. Eventually time goes on. I released a whole shit ton of music. And then like now, graduation, they asked you again. They're like, what you gonna be? I was like, I'm gonna be a fucking rapper. And everybody started clapping for me. I was like, it was like that true story where like, you know, it starts from bad and then it just goes to everything positive. I was like, yeah, this is the time of my life. That shit was crazy.
Just like earlier, it's like a weird point in time. Like, I'm 20 now, and even now, there's like a lot of my friends, like some of them have kids, some of them, like, you know, my cousins too, like some of them are married, they don't live with their parents anymore, some of them don't even have a car, some of them still live with their parents, some of them have a license but no car. Like, it's like there's just a lot of different things. Some of them have jobs,
It's
some
a lot
of
of
them
pathways. Everybody that I came up from middle school, they either got kids, none of them graduated. So like my middle school, although it was like a charter school, it was just being built, so there wasn't a lot of good people in it, and it was like downtown ghetto as shit. There was like shootings every day. But everybody who I came up with is either gonna go to college and do something crazy, or they already dropped out and have kids. That's the only two pathways that you really
It's like
see.
no in between.
Yeah, no in between. There's no like, oh, I'm gonna get a job that's gonna pay good. And then you got me saying I'm gonna be a fucking rapper. You know, you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. But I still keep in contact with everybody, even from middle school. You know, I was supposed to have a school reunion today.
Today?
Like right now.
Oh, well, because everybody graduated.
Yeah. But
And
I was
then-
like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Make them niggas miss me. They ain't see me. If they want to hang out with me, they can. They know.
They'll find out soon enough.
They'll find soon enough. Exactly. They'll find out why I wasn't there.
Well, there hasn't even been enough time yet for you to actually, just stop talking to people.
Exactly. It's 4 years.
Yeah. I mean, you just
Yeah.
graduated yesterday.
Literally.
I mean, just wait, like, after summer.
Like
I mean, during
6
summer,
months.
people are like, oh, before, maybe we go into school or, just wait over the summer before we get a
Yeah.
job, like, and then
Yeah.
after that, who knows?
Another crazy thing that I'm gonna do is I will be going to college.
Mhm.
I really want to go against everything, like all the odds. And I was the first like person to graduate from my family. So I really I'm doing all this shit. Although like rap is my passion and I will continue it, I still want to continue school.
Yeah.
So I want to do it not only for myself, but for everybody else watching that thinks that like you can't do right. Like
Yeah, you can do both.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm gonna be the proof that you can do anything. Like coming out from a city that nobody's heard, coming out from, like people telling me, oh, you look like this, you look like that. Coming out in a like era where everybody's trying to be the same and everybody has the same style, everybody has the same voice, and just being different is gonna be crazy. And I want to sit apart. Like I just want to be that change.
Mhm.
I just want to be one who shows the kids that like you can do anything really, and like you got this if you put your mind to it. And I'm here for y'all. Like what I said, y'all ain't alone. Like I know what that shit feels like. So like not having anybody by your back and just like having a message, having something that you want to pursue, and doing it by yourself can be really hard. But as long as you put your mind to it, anything's possible.
And hopefully now, even the people you went to school with that graduated with you will probably, I don't know, maybe take up something.
Nah, for sure. They be
that would people would think is kind of off the
they
wall.
Be on me, I'm telling you, like it's a really crazy like reaction that it used to be from like they used to see me in a like disgusting way. They used to look at me with disgust. They used to be like, he got dreads, he's rapping, probably steals or shit. So they're like, type shit. But now they look at me, they're like, they see that 1,000 followers on Insta, they see that like video, and they're like, okay, he's actually doing something. But you, like I said, okay. But like I said, going back to everything, it's all about validation. It's all about people. Like people really control everything, and you just need to be on their side.
So do you have a show lined up?
Yeah. It's gonna be the iStuff show. We're working on that.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was
Yeah.
kind of bugging them last time.
Yeah, everybody
And,
be bugging them. We're all
And
getting
Legend too, and I was like, hey, bro.
But I really, really wanted to be an OC. Like last time we made it, it was in Ontario,
Yeah.
and nobody really went except for our people.
Mhm.
And it was like 100 people from us, and it was like a 50-minute drive, 40-minute drive.
From where you live.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it was like everybody came and saw us, but like there wasn't really a lot of people. It was only like the people that we brought.
Yeah.
So we were like, yeah, we need to have this shit more closer to us if only the people who are coming to see us. So
Mhm.
we were definitely working on that shit. We saw Playboy perform for the first time. I was amazed. I was like, he can control the crowd like crazy, bro.
He's
like,
got it like that. He's got the
it.
crowd
He's
charisma
got it like
entertainer.
that. He's got it like that. I was like, damn, bro. Like,
Get me excited.
you definitely need to be there for the next show. I'm telling you.
I will. I
like,
will be there.
Of course.
Even if I
That
gotta freaking walk.
yeah, that shit gonna be crazy. Like, it's just crazy seeing all the growth and even the new music that we have coming out. Like,
Yeah.
everything.
Okay, so hope plan accordingly. If any new releases get released now, maybe,
yeah.
or unreleased stuff that will be played there. That'd be kind of cool.
No, I definitely do. I'm holding on until like to like 5 EPs, 10 like a whole shit ton of music. But it's because every time I go to the studio, I just be making like 5-10 songs.
Yeah.
Like off like that. And it's like you said, it's really about picking and choosing. Like even after this, if you want, or right now, I can show you some music. And then you're gonna be like,
would you like to play music on here?
Yeah. Yeah. You have some?
I can play music, yeah. Right now?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it. You have it on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
Welcome to my mind, we could dance so far. Come on, baby, on my hand, we could dance for a while. Honestly, you've been through hell, so let's put on the smalls. 210, 210. Welcome to my mind, we could dance so far. Come on, baby, on my hand, we could dance for a while. Honestly, you've been through hell, so let's put on the smile. 210, 210. Welcome to my mind, we could dance so far. Come on, baby, on my hand, we could dance for a while. Honestly, been through hell, so let's put on a smile. 210, 210. Welcome to my mind, we could dance so far. Come on, baby, on my hand, we could dance for a while. Honestly, been through hell, so let's put on a smile. 210, 210. I tend to sit alone and just think to myself, it's just me against the world, I don't have no one else. Baby, tell me, is you really with me or with my wealth? Oh no, oh no. I tend to sit alone and just think to myself, it's just me against the world, I don't have no one else. Baby, tell me, is you really with me or with my wealth? Oh no, oh no. Guess I'm falling again. As it lately, Mars a mess. Tell me if you stay to the end. I don't wanna go and pretend. And I don't wanna play with you no more. 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 Yeah. Falling again. Go. Welcome to my mind, we could dance so far. Come on, baby, on my hand, we could dance for a while. Honestly, been through hell, so let's put on a smile. 210, 210. Welcome to my mind, we could dance so far. Come on, baby, on my hand, we could dance for a while. Honestly, been through hell, so let's put on a smile. 210, 210.
Dude, that shit was good.
That's what I'm saying. I surprised myself.
Why haven't you
released that?
Yeah.
I will. That's been in like the vault for 6 like long time. I got like stuff after stuff. Like I said, like you could go ahead and see all this. This is like stuff that's been unreleased.
Oh my. you know, I'm just gonna put this in front of the camera and just kind of like do a little scroll. Look at this. Is it scrolling?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I'm just making sure.
All that shit unreleased, and it's like,
oh my
damn,
gosh,
like, what are you doing, bro? But it's just
this
like,
is 2019.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
Like I got shit from.
Is that one coming out?
Yeah, the one that I just showed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. That
just
is
making
like,
sure that people can listen to it.
Nah, it's not coming out. I'm holding on to that forever.
This is the only place you'll hear
This
it.
is the only place you'll hear it. That's gonna be his introduction. That's gonna be his intro song now.
Dude.
That's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I'm really excited for everything that I have. I have a whole bunch of stuff in the vault. That
so you have some stuff you would want to play at the show as well, unreleased stuff and like.
For sure. Like I really want to tap into that culture of like having released songs and having unreleased songs. Like I really want to tap into having more than just some fans that only follow me on SoundCloud or Spotify. Like I want them to search for the unreleased shit. Like I want them to know like old songs, like type shit. Like I want to be that person who can like play an old song, like my first song, my third song, and have the whole crowd like know the lyrics by heart. You know, I want to create more than fans. I want to create a like cult type stuff, like a family type stuff. Like that's what I really want to do. I don't want to just like sell myself as a product. I want to like give back to the people. So that's really my intentions. That is more of like a pop song, so I know it's gonna attract like a lot of attention and a lot of audience because it's for everybody. You know what I mean? Kids, no cuss words. So you
It's
gotta play.
good. It's
You
good.
gotta play it
You're
smart. You
You're
gotta
right.
play it
No,
smart.
you're right. You're right.
You gotta play it smart. You know what I mean? Like
Before I upload a video, and then it asks you, like,
Like,
is this video made for kids?
Yeah.
No. It's
Nah,
not.
bruh. Nah. And that, like, if you put yes, I don't know if you noticed, but you get a little bit more views.
Before they take it down.
Before they
You
take
should-
it
you
down.
shouldn't be doing that,
Before
though.
they take it down. It's happened to me. But I got a lot of views, so I was like, fuck it, it's worth it.
Yeah, beat the system.
Beat the algorithm.
Yeah, I mean, you could do the. I mean, you go the route where you just make like
A whole shit ton of like
a lot of TikToks, a lot of posts, and eventually one of them is gonna catch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really need to start grinding on TikTok though. That's like a big platform that's popping off right now,
Mhm.
which nobody's used to, especially like the music scene. Like it can be cringy recording yourself. It can be, you can run out of ideas super easily. You can start getting repetitive with your content, but at the end of the day, it's a massive platform that we all have the ability to use it and everybody can do it. So
Yeah.
it's like the thing that we can take to our biggest advantage. So
Yeah. I mean, you could just do just regular promotion stuff, like play the song.
type shit.
You know,
yeah.
that's
just
that's
lyric
literally it.
videos.
Yeah.
Just type shit. That's what I'll be on.
And then hopefully, like
It
you
blows
said,
up.
I mean, really diving into like making content. Awful.
Start dancing.
but
Start throwing it back.
yeah, no, I have a few friends that are real good at doing the just shit post, like
Yeah.
just real dumb stuff. Like they get an
Yeah.
idea and they'll just post it, and then every once in a while they're like,
Oh shit!
"Hey,
it
I'm
blew
having a
up.
show. Hey, you should probably look at my music. I don't only just make weird, funny videos."
Yeah. That's. I feel like that's gonna be a thing that I need to tap in. Like make more vlogs instead of like
Mhm.
content. That would be crazy. You just
Bring
gave
the-
me.
bring
You
the
just gave
Lousey
me.
Boyz,
You just gave me an idea.
Channel back.
Bring the Lousey. Oh my god, bro. We been, bro. Nobody be vlogging. Nothing interesting be happening. We just be kicking it back at the crib, eating pizza, just playing, like, just drifting, playing RX Drift, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that'd be really like, that's like, you know, whenever you're having a bad day, you know that you can pop up to the crib, to the homie's crib, just start drifting, eating pizza. You know,
Mhm.
it's gonna turn into an automatic good day. So whenever I'm like down, which is like most of the time, I'll be chilling out. We're at their crib, so
Yeah.
you can catch me there most of the time, and it's really fun, bro. Like I said, it's a great ambience where people are just like pushing each other to do. Like every single time I call Wisdom, I'm just like, hey, you're a bitch. You're not dropping any music. You know what I mean? Like, you're not grinding, bro. What is you doing?
Uh-huh.
He's like, bro, I'm trying to fix my car. He's like, bro, like I'm trying to pay the bills.
It's like his baby, that car.
Bro. If I had that 240, you know, I would take care.
What is it? What is the exact model called? Do you know?
Yeah, it's a 240 SX.
Because I've just seen it. I'm like, I don't know too much about cars, but like I've seen that before. A240.
No, like just 240
Oh, 240. 240
SX.
SX car. This is it.
Yeah, that is
Right
it
here.
with the pop-up headlights.
Yeah, but he still has it wrapped in purple, right?
Yeah,
No.
nah, it's purple, but it's not wrapped.
Oh,
he
it's
just
not wrapped?
painted it
Oh.
with the can.
I couldn't.
The original
tell from
color,
pictures.
the
I don't know.
original color, the OG is red. Like, I'm in
so just
love
like
with
this.
the red. Yes, the red. Everybody knows it. That's why he has the red interior, because it's red by heart. But that little bitch didn't like the red, so he changed it to purple. And I'm like, ugh.
The purple looks good too.
It's cool, but the red is like, you
Oh,
know,
well.
it's like the original.
Wait. I was gonna look up a purple one, but I'll just pull up his Instagram. All right, let's see. Is it
It's
just
like
Wisdom?
Dash.
What is
No,
it?
it's like Dash. Dash shoes or something. I don't know why he has it. Doesn't have it as Wisdom.
Mr. Beast. Shout out
What?
Mr. Beast.
He has a Willy Wonka? That's crazy.
This is it.
Yes, that is his car.
So it used to be
Whipping
used to
that
be
hoe.
red.
It used to be red. The original.
This
car.
is I
That
like
is
this.
crazy. Yeah.
I mean, heavy filters, but God, this is cool.
Nah, it's like it's really like.
What is this fish? What is this?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, whose car is that?
Oh, that's just
This
a
is
random
like a
truck.
lifted
That's just
Tahoe?
a random truck he found in the street.
Is
He
that
was
also
like,
purple?
yeah, it's also purple. That's why he posted it.
That's a nice find. Take a picture with it.
Because he was like, Mom, can I have a 240? He's like, the 240 we have at home. And it's like a truck.
Wait, is this?
Yes, that's the
This was-
original. That is the original.
This is an
red.
older picture.
Yes, that is. Him without a hat is fucking rare, bruh.
He's always got a bucket hat on.
That's what I'm saying. But why though? Like, he don't even fish.
Who's this?
Oh, that's the homie.
Oh my gosh.
He don't even fish. Yeah,
yeah,
shout out Lousey. He beat.
Unfortunately, you know, you want to push content, you want to push like TikTok and stuff like that, you know. But like back to the thing, like it doesn't want to feel it. It doesn't
want to feel
like a job.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be forced.
Mm-hmm. It has to be genuine.
Yeah, but unfortunately, like sometimes, like you just you know, end up doing things like you like, all right, we're just gonna go to the beach after graduation or something. Like if someone was there, like filming all that, like
That shit crazy.
videographer or something,
Yeah.
like you doing what? Okay, I'm just gonna. I'll hold the camera.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like, that's what be happening with Lousey. Mo be really in charge of that. He just like the cameraman, like low key. Like he's not really a cameraman.
Who?
But my nigga Mo, he's part of Lousey. Mo.
Should I look him up?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I think he's also right. He's like Prodigy.
Prodimer. Prod.
Prodigy MRG.
Prodigy.
Yeah, Prodigy MRG.
MRG. Got it.
Yeah, Mo. Shout out Mo. He be really like recording like videos like on the phone, like just music videos on the phone.
Yeah.
Or actually, the one video that
That's
that
a
he
cool
recorded was the "Stuck in My Ways" by my EP, Lost Souls. It was just like a little like video that he did, but he be really in charge of like just recording. Like whenever we like have cool moments,
on
we're
his
just
phone.
bonding. He's just like recording, and it's
Yeah.
just like something natural.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool when you have somebody like that, because then you can look at like you look back at the memories and you're like, we were really doing that. It's like, yeah, bro, you're really wilding out. But
Like I mean, like you said, like Christian has
Like
like
Christian,
4 hours.
yeah,
of,
Christian,
you just
every single
freestyling,
time,
wherever that's at.
every single time we link up, I'm just like, bro, start recording. Hear this, bro. We just put on random beats, and he's just like, damn. Like, that was really like how we started even our friendship. Like, it was just more. I would call him and I would be like, bro, like, listen to this voice memo I just sent you. I'll freestyle. He's like, that's crazy. You know, like he's always been supportive of everything. Except when he's making a video, like he calls me before the video's like even done. He's like, all right, bro, I need you to look at this. He's like, is this cool? Every single time I'd be picking up the phone, I'm like, bro, this is better than the last one, bro. Like, he really be killing it. And it's like I said, it's just like an ambience where we're just pushing each other like to the max. And
Yeah.
I know we gonna make it. There's not like nobody really like doing the same thing we doing, and nobody creating our genuine vibe of just like, like, cause even if you don't know about us, you still feel part of like the family. Like Lousey Boyz, like it's more than anything. It's more than just a skate club. It's more than just a car club. It's a family thing. Same thing with iStub.
Yeah.
You know, same thing with 100 billionaires. So it's just like, it's gonna be crazy, and I'm excited. Like I said, for the future, everybody's gonna pop off in their own ways, and I can tell. Like, I remember when Playboy was making his sound, when he like first started making his own like genuine sound, I was like, this is it. There was a lot of people who I showed around me who were like, bro, like, are you sure? Like, you want to collab? And I was like, trust me, this is it. Like, he is fire. And they're like, I don't see what you see. And I was like, just wait, bro. Just wait. Like, everything just needs time. And if you being yourself, if you're being genuine, there's nobody who can beat you.
He's coming out with something pretty soon,
Yeah.
right?
He has a EP, and he has a whole bunch of albums that he's done where I'm on, and he just doesn't release them. He's just like, and I was like, bro, am I trash? And he was like, nah, bro. He's just like, I just got so much stuff that I've been holding on to, which I don't know what to release.
He's been going kind of dark.
Yeah, and I'm just like, come on, bro, you the GOAT. Come on, you got this. He be pushing it. Like, he was in the studio 2 days ago. I saw he posted it, so I was like, all right.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going right now after this, so it's gonna be crazy. Like I said, I will send you everything I make now. So, cause you're part of this now. So if you want to put it in the podcast, if like you, I don't know, if you like a track that I'll make today, cause I'm gonna make it after this. I'm gonna send it to you. So if you like it, I'll be like, all right, bro, let me know what y'all should release.
It might, I
I'll
don't know,
release it.
might end up on a vlog or something.
Yeah,
Maybe.
bro, anything. Like I said, I'm gonna send you this last song. I know you liked it, so
Mhm.
you can listen to it. It's gonna be released pretty soon though, like in less than a month, cause I really like it, and I feel like
Less
a
than
lot
a
of
month.
people, yeah, less than a month.
Oh, okay.
So
By itself.
yeah, single. I don't feel like that should be part of anything, especially after I just released the EP,
Yeah.
the Lost Souls. So I really want to do that, and then I'm gonna be putting out more singles. Eventually, I want to go back to. I want to drop a mixtape,
Mhm.
something that nobody's doing anymore. So, yeah, you're gonna see a lot of old school. You're gonna see a lot of like rap. You're gonna see a lot of like even me singing in Spanish type shit. Like, cause I know how to talk Spanish. Like,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Not a lot of people can do that, so I'm taking that to my advantage instead of hiding it and like being like, oh, I don't know how to talk Spanish. Nah,
Mhm.
like my dream is to eventually collab with like Bad Bunny, Ozuna, like big ass names, like not only here but globally. Like I'm not trying to become the best artist in my city. I'm trying to become the best artist. Period. Like somebody who can be like bilingual and not make it sound forced, because there's been a lot of rappers who hop on Spanish tracks where you're just like, okay, but what is he saying though? Like, I ain't gonna throw shade, but there's been a lot of shade. There's been a lot of stuff where artists hop on Spanish tracks and they just be like, it's just more disrespectful than anything, because it's like, bro, you can't even really talk Spanish, bro. So I want to join, and I want to step in. I want to put my foot in the line and show them how it's done. Type shit.
Yeah, that'd be good. A little versatility.
So
Mhm.
it's gonna be crazy once I get everybody on that, and yeah, like I said, I'm excited to take over the world.
What'd you think of Bad Bunny's new album?
Crazy. I'll be that shit on replay every day, bro. I was listening to the
It's
whole
the-
album.
it's the summer album.
Coming here, bro.
Oh.
Coming here, bro. Coming here. I was listening to the whole album.
My bad.
Yeah.
You're listening to it when you.
Yeah, on the way here.
On the way here.
I was. It's crazy you were talking about this shit. I was listening to that shit just right now.
Yeah.
That should
Who
be-
else do you listen to?
Ozuna, J Balvin, Maluma, Karol G, big names. So, rap shit, I be on Ski, I be on Snot, Wu-Tang. I really like old school shit, so boom bap beats, my favorite.
Mhm.
That's where I really started. Boom bap beats, like old school West Coast boom bap beats.
Just put on type beat. Start
Top
freestyling
beat,
to it.
West Coast.
Yeah.
And then I really, really got into the scene where like I started finding out about Shoreline. I started finding out about Draco. I started finding out about West Coast artists, and that's when I made like my first song, like West Coast song called Plug. It's like I made that shit and everybody was like, yeah, you got versatility, like you can be anything you want to. And I was like, yeah. Like it's really cool when you try something out new and it works the way you want it to.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's what it was. Like I said, Christian be like the reason why I be making all these hits. Like, cause he be the genius behind mixing everything. So even if I don't sound good, he makes sure that I sound good. You know what I mean? It's teamwork makes the dream work. So,
Have you seen the Wu-Tang show
bro,
on Hulu?
yes. Oh my god, bro. Did you?
It's so good.
It's so
It's so good.
good. Did you watch I'm pretty sure you watched the Straight Out Compton movie. Yeah.
No.
You haven't watched the
No,
Straight Out of
I
Compton
haven't.
movie? Oh nah, bro, get out right now. I'm playing. Nah, that you need to watch that after I
Yeah.
leave right now.
What is that on?
And not on Netflix.
I'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out. Just get it on a like bootleg like website. Bro.
Yeah.
But you need to watch that. What shows are you into? No, let me question you. What shows are you into?
Okay. Right now I'm watching Steven Universe.
Steven Universe?
Yeah.
That shit go bomb. I
So
ain't gonna
good.
lie, bro. Pearl, baddie. But
Yeah, I've been on a cartoon kick since like January, and I've just been doing it
yeah,
because I didn't watch too much TV growing up.
I'd be on. Oh, yeah, you didn't? That was like
Not really.
I didn't have cable, but I would always like watch the Flintstones, watch like type shit, like
Mhm.
very old school, like Curious George,
Yeah.
Barney. I don't fuck with Barney. Dora's annoying ass, bruh. I remember I would smack the TV, like telling Dora to shut up, bruh.
Good. I'm just double checking.
Yeah, I remember I would smack the TV, like, telling Dora to shut up type shit.
I told you to go the other way.
Nah, bro, that shit would get me mad annoyed. Because my parents would always blast that shit. They would have it, like, volume 50. And she'd be like, where? ¿En dónde está la mochila? Bitch is right there, bruh. Shut up. Like, get it yourself, bruh. But my favorite cartoon was Curious George, Speedy Gonzales, right? I was always on that shit. Coming up, new era, like new cartoons. I really fuck with Adventure Time. I really fuck with Gravity Falls.
That's got it. I think that's my favorite show. Adventure Time.
Adventure Time go hard.
Yeah, made me cry.
Yeah, bro, for sure. Gravity Falls, bro. Kick
I gotta watch
Bukowski.
that next.
You haven't wathed Gravity Falls? You gonna love that show.
You know what? I did really enjoy it when I did catch it on TV, like
A little bit.
once or twice.
Yeah,
I mean, at the same time, actually, I don't know. I saw Adventure Time when I was younger. Just a few. What the hell? It's fine. I mean, nothing imploded. So
I was like, what?
that was weird. But the few times I did, catch Gravity Falls or Adventure Time, I was like, yeah, these are good shows.
Yeah.
And so, I went back to watch Adventure Time like last year. And I was like, I'm glad I did. And so I'm glad I'm going back and watching these shows.
Every time that I pop up anywhere to the studio, especially, Chris be like, the fuck is you doing? I be putting on Bob's Burgers. I be putting on like, bro, like, you don't get it. But that's just like where all the creativity is. Like, I'm always like, although, like, I look like big as shit type shit, and a lot of people are like, bro, what the fuck is he doing? Like, I be walking around with a Knuckles backpack. I be walking around with my Nintendo DS, like, playing Pokemon. Like, I still feel like a child type shit. Like, I feel like anybody should be like, should be themselves at all time.
My dad and I were having a conversation, and we were just like, who made the rules that said you can't
that's what I'm like,
watch like cartoons
who
anymore?
the fuck?
Because some other people were like, oh, I can't believe such and such plays video games and does this. I'm like, bro, who made the rules?
I'm
you can't.
Be old as shit, still playing fucking video games, still eating ice cream in the night, bro. Like, who gonna tell me I can't, bro? Probably still
Your
eating
stomach?
fucking.
I don't know.
Probably still fucking trick or treating, bro. Pulling up to niggas' houses, give me all the candy, bro. Nah, but yeah, I really tap into my inner child a lot. Although I don't have a console at home, I still go like play video games on my phone. I still got my DS. I got a Switch now, so I'll be on Switch.
Yeah, I went to my sister's boyfriend's house, and so my other sister joined us, and then his little brothers joined us, and they bought like a brand new Switch, and then they got Switch Sports.
Yeah.
And I hadn't played video games in a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck.
All right, what's your top?
I gotta get this game.
What's your top 5 video games?
Minecraft.
Okay. Okay.
But top selling video game ever.
Minecraft.
But yeah, I play that. That's like the one thing I have on my computer. Now, that's always been like a dream of mine. Like, because watching when I was younger, I mean,
who'd you
not
watch?
so much anymore.
I used to watch like Dan TDM, bro.
Yeah.
Exploding TNT, Pink Sheep. Like,
I mean, this was before I had made a channel to actually subscribe. I would go out of my way to look them up every time, and sixth grade, and I'm like, that's really cool. Maybe one day I'll do that. And
that shit was crazy.
So it was nice to get on my computer.
That shit go crazy. Yeah, I was always on Need for Speed, Midnight Club.
Yeah.
And just the typical sport games like NBA, FIFA.
I never got into.
You never got into like sport games?
No.
Like 2K, FIFA, Madden.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I was
a little bit of FIFA.
A little bit of FIFA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. My family growing up, they used to play a lot of FIFA. So
I like watching people play FIFA.
Yeah, it's just really interesting, especially when they're losing. They be raging. Any like game like that is really competitive. I like playing. So I be hopping on with Wisdom too on like video games. Like we be drifting and shit like that. He has his own car in the game and shit like that. That shit crazy. It's like it's always cool. And I even told him like, even if we blow up, I want to buy like video game shit. Like that's just always gonna
PS5.
be a thing.
How much is that? Has the price dropped?
I don't know, bro. I still don't have it though. I don't know. I still don't have it. I'm probably gonna get it like in 2 years when that shit goes like down to 100 or some shit like that, bro.
Who cares?
That shit like 600 a K. Like fuck that.
I'm gonna look that up. How much is a PlayStation? I mean, at original price, not.
Oh, it was like
freaking
500.
upscaled.
It was like 500.
Right?
Like fuck that. I ain't paying
PlayStation
half a K.
Rice. PlayStation Rice. Nice. That rhymed. Okay. place. Oh, I just looked up PlayStation. What a knobhead. 5.
Rice.
Wait. $747 at Walmart. What?
Yeah.
Digital edition. The digital. Oh, shiza. $500 for. I don't know if these are
Disc
ethical or not.
version.
For the
Nah.
disc version and the digital version.
That shit go crazy, okay, bruh? Fuck that, bruh.
Oh, look.
Among Us
You got the Among Us.
Imposter Edition.
That's so. Okay. That's fucked. Whatever.
Oh my god, bruh.
Ass.
Ass.
Do your
Booty
thing.
cheeks.
I mean, it's been a few years, but
Booty
you know, we
cheeks.
could have at least gotten like a new GTA or something.
That's what I'm saying. Where GTA 6 at, bruh? Supposedly, they're just working on it. Like, what have you been doing for the past 8 years, bruh?
I don't know. I think they're gonna pull like. I would like to think that everything has been so under wraps that they're just gonna come out with it.
Yeah, hopefully, bro. That's what everybody's been waiting for. I remember looking at like videos saying like people having GTA 6 early, and I would look at the gameplay and I would get clickbaited. I would be
It's just a
"Damn, bro."
mod to make everything look nice.
Yeah, it's just like, bruh. Or they,
Yeah, those are
they'll
cool
add
to
like
watch.
Yorktown into it, just like, bruh, or Liberty City. It's like,
Yeah.
bruh. But I really hope we get a new map or some shit like that, bruh. I also be on COD, Call of Duty. Growing up, I was a lot of Halo since I had Xbox 360.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Halo was really the
What's
shit.
it's the new one? Halo Infinite, right?
I don't know. I don't
brand
really
new?
catch up anymore. But yeah, nah, I ain't really fucking with Xbox no more. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah, they don't got no games. Like, what games do they got? I could just play it on PC, especially with like PS4. You know, I got Spider-Man. You got my nigga Miles.
Oh my god, I want to
You know,
get that.
Like, I already passed that shit. That shit go crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I
Yeah.
played that shit. I passed the game in like less than a week. I ain't gonna lie. I was just grinding on it. It's like those
It's
times.
good. Oh, it looks good.
It looks good. It feels good. You know what I mean? There's a storyline that's crazy. It's Spider-Man. Who doesn't want to be Spider-Man? Who doesn't want to be
Yeah.
shooting webs out of your fucking arms, climbing on buildings, you know,
Yeah.
kissing bitches like upside down? Who doesn't want to do that? You know what I mean? That's everybody's dream. So, man, doing that shit in the game, yeah, that shit go crazy.
Season 3 of Wu-Tang. When is that? I know it was like confirmed.
Don't
but I don't know
know.
when it's coming out.
Like, I think it was like by the end of this.
End of this year.
End of this year or next year type shit. I saw something on
I mean,
that.
I don't want to be that guy, but you know, I
Whack.
like the show. You know,
It's really,
it should come
really
sooner.
good. You watch Stranger Things though? The
No,
new
I'm
season?
done with it.
Oh
I'm done with
my
Stranger
God,
Things.
bro.
It's been too long.
It has. I ain't gonna lie. It's okay.
I'm sure it's great.
It's okay.
Am I gonna watch it? No.
You should. You should watch the Straight Outta Compton though. You're gonna get flamed for that though. How have you not watched that?
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
man.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Come on, man.
When did I come out? Like in
2018.
or when I was in like 8th grade, I think.
Yeah.
2018.
I don't fucking know. It's 2018, 2019, some shit like that,
I
bro.
don't know. I just remember my friends talking about it when it came out.
That shit was crazy. Have you watched any like rappers documentary? Like the
No, I
Juice WRLD
haven't.
one?
I did watch a Dominic Fike documentary though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I like him. He's real cool.
Yeah. I watched yesterday I just watched the X documentary and then I watched
Oh, that's new. I saw that. I did see that. What was it on? This one's
Hulu.
Hulu. Yes.
Hulu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it from a bootleg site though. I ain't got
Mhm.
Hulu. I ain't gonna pay Hulu.
I should watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Kanye came out with the song with
Bro,
X.
yeah, Kanye True Love.
Yeah.
I'll be really into that. Like, I remember I used to have posters of X in my room. Like, he's big inspiration. I would like message him on my old account, like pop up to his shows.
Mhm.
Even though like I couldn't answer because they were 18 plus, I was like outside.
Ah,
You know what I mean?
that's whack.
Yeah. The time I finally was gonna meet him and go to his show was like when he passed away, and I was like, damn.
Mhm.
Same thing with Juice. Like, I had a show booked for when he came back from Australia, but he just never made it back. So I was like, yeah.
In Australia?
Nah, like he had some tours going on in Australia.
No, I'm saying that's where he died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. He died in an airplane OD or some shit like that. Bro.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't really know, but yeah, like I was just looking back at that and I was like, damn, like we really need to like guide away towards like the drugs and everything. Like that shit ain't helping nobody. Like,
yeah.
it's just like
I mean, SoundCloud era came in hard. Like, it was awesome. And then it kind of like...
I remember I had like homies die because of that shit. Like they would look at their rappers and they would see them do like Xanax, they would see them do perks. And you know, like here it isn't hard to get drugs. Like you literally hit up somebody and they deliver that shit to you to your crib. You know, sometimes even for free because it's your first time. So it's like like
I mean now I mean legally you can get weed legally delivered to your house.
Yeah.
The hell?
It's like what? Like it's crazy as shit. I went to Mexico, that shit's illegal. I was like, what? That's illegal? Yeah, you can get like 5 years for that shit. Stupid shit. I was like, damn, for what though? But yeah,
Do you see that changing though?
I don't think so. I think they just took out the vapes. Like you can't have any more vapes in Mexico.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because that was a problem. That was a big problem. Vapes started coming in, and then
because they were being exported from here.
The popcorn lungs. But yeah.
That shit. Yeah, I've had it.
No, but it was good. I mean, like, oh, people are getting away from cigarettes. I'm like, what the fuck, you dumbasses? It's just a cyber cigarette.
Yeah, it's a Bluetooth cigarette. It's Bluetooth now, bro. Nah, but yeah, that shit was crazy. So they're taking that all away from everybody because at the end of the day, like, all that shit's new to us. You know what I mean? Like, we really haven't seen the side effects of what the fuck that shit can happen because...
You know, like vapes?
Yeah, because, like, nobody has, like, gotten to the age of, like, them vaping their whole life.
Long term.
Since, like, it's just around, so...
That's true. But, I mean, come on. A little bit of common sense. But like, well, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Yeah, like, come on, bro. But I get it. Like, that shit, it's... Once you get addicted, it's very, very hard to get away from it. Especially, like, when you have people saying, like, you're an addict. Or when you have people saying, just stop. Like... It's very hard to tell somebody who's addicted to just stop, you know? So...
If you're depressed, just be happy. Like,
yeah, it's like, bruh...
Why didn't I think of that?
Oh, bruh. Yeah. That shit's mad annoying, but...
What other shows are you watching?
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I've been watching
But they released the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
People just watch the whole thing.
People just...
Binged it. It's over.
Yeah, it's over, yeah.
Horrible business model. But anyway, that's Netflix.
Like I said, I just watched The X. I've been watching a lot of fucking anime. Yeah, like Demon Slayer, One Piece still going, Pokemon still going.
One Piece over like what 1,000, 2,000 episodes,
bro.
Something like that.
It's so hard to catch up. I'm like barely in season 5, 6. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna ever like finish it, bro.
I try to get into anime.
You tried to? You're not into that? Nah. Dragon Ball, of course. Like, at least Dragon Ball. Everybody loves Dragon Ball. That's like mainstream.
Yeah.
That's like saying Justin Bieber, you know what I mean? Like,
Naruto, yeah.
Yeah, it's like...
I watched a little bit of that.
Yeah. All that shit go crazy.
I mean, and then the closest thing was I recently finished watching Avatar.
Ooh, yeah. The Last Avenger? Or The Last Avenger. Yeah. The Last Avenger. Mix it with Marvel.
That shit would be cool. But yeah, Avatar The Last Airbender, and then a lot of people would say that anime is the next step. But no. I did watch One Punch Man.
One Punch Man.
And I know that's a parody of the animes, and that's something you should watch after watching a few other animes, but I think that's why I enjoyed it.
Yeah, because it was like, all right, this is like...
But it was still cool. Oh, I loved it.
The meme version of anime.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I'll fuck with One Punch Man. That should go hard, bro.
Damn, that was like a few years ago. That was good, though.
Yeah, you definitely need to get into, like... First of all, you need to watch Straight Outta Compton. Second, you need to watch Gravity. You need to watch Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls.
Third, you need to finish Stranger Things.
I'm not gonna do it.
You need to finish.
And then season 5 is gonna come sooner rather than later because they don't want to lose all those people again.
Again. Again.
Maybe this is like Stranger Things is their last Netflix's last hope to like
be big again or get money again. Ever since that changing password shit, they didn't go back. Fuck Netflix.
They're the perfect example, the epitome, I think, of what not to do, but of the perfect example of someone that makes a lot of content regardless if it's bad or not,
Nah, bro.
and just sees what sticks.
I think they were gonna have like TikToks, like TikTokers have their own show. Like, you know how
Yeah,
bullshit that is.
There's a
bro.
ton of those. I mean, the D'Amelios, my friend watches. I think it's a show called The OC. She was explaining it to me, and I'm like, dude, I'm losing brain cells over
Why?
here.
Why, bro? Who takes
there's
time out
a
of their
dude.
day
She
to
was telling me,
watch
just
that
explaining it to
shit,
me.
bro?
There's a dude, and they all live in the OC, but then there's one guy. There's one bad kid. I think it's like a
Yeah.
reality TV show or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And the one bad kid is from Chino. And, you know,
Damn.
that's the guy. I'm like, damn, he must
you're
be
like,
hard.
You're like, I'm him. That is me.
yeah.
Nah, bro.
I was like, you know, do you think you watch whatever you want, but
That shit.
I'm good.
that shit cringy. I ain't gonna lie. Who takes time out of their day? But then again,
Reality TV.
Yeah.
The Kardashians?
Okay, I only
fuck
watch
with
it because of Kanye. I watched the. I didn't watch like a full thing, but I watched like a little clip where Kanye took like his kids to school on like a fire truck.
No way.
Yeah, like he took them to school in a fire truck.
That's
like,
pretty
that
cool.
shit go crazy. Shout out Kanye, he a goat. He really. Everybody be like, say he's crazy as shit, but like, oh, have you watched the documentary? No, you haven't
I
watched
did.
it. Oh, you did?
Kanye's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That shit go crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Shout
really
out
cool.
Cooley, bro.
Yeah.
That shit.
I mean, that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like
Motivational.
Christian is gonna do. Like, he's got so
Oh
much.
my
I want to know what
God.
his
End goal is, yeah.
like the amount of end goal, but I mean, I don't know. Anyway, I would want to know what his setup looks like in terms of like all of his hard drives, like.
Oh my God, bro.
What doesn't he delete? What does
I know
what
he
does
has like
keep?
a whole bunch of shit that like it's just like vlogs, cause I see him every time with the camera, so
Mhm.
like you can tell he's recording.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he's really gonna do with it. I don't know. Like we don't really have a thing for it, like with the freestyles, with
Well, even then,
like
like, I don't-
him vlogging,
Because like a
us.
lot of different people. I mean, what, like 5 years, 10 years from now, then like.
I say make it all a whole documentary. That shit gonna be
Exactly.
crazy.
But then in like Kanye's, that was
Like 10,
how
20
long- how long was
years.
that?
It was like since he first started till now.
Yeah, I mean that was first
Like
college
10
dropout.
years, like
whenever that came
15
out, and then
years. Yeah,
now.
that shit is crazy. The Donda. Yeah, that I don't know. I mean, it all depends of how long he holds on to it, and if he accidentally presses delete.
Presses delete,
He just
drops it
like-
in water,
yeah.
something.
Yeah, that shit gonna be crazy.
No,
but he has like a whole bunch.
If he
of
does have a
memories.
plan, I wouldn't want him to say anything.
Yeah, I don't think he is. I think that's what he's like guiding towards. Cause, I mean, what does he do with all the footage?
Whether he has a plan or not, it's just.
Nah, he definitely. I'm gonna call him after this. I'm gonna be like, hey, where's my documentary at?
Don't tell me about it. I'm the kind of guy that doesn't like watching trailers. No
Oh, for
trailers,
real?
right? So if like I don't want to be spoiled.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be expecting
It's just like
the
a
documentary.
surprise.
Yes.
Surprise.
Yes.
No, but we really need to do that. Like, either for Iced Up, either for Lousey Boyz, because we do have like footage of like
Yeah.
everything being made. Like my Wisdom has footage of when he created the brand Lousey Boyz. This is like back
Mhm.
2016. We have like everything documented on our phones, on camera. So like even our first show, our first studio session, everything. So like I'm pretty sure they're
It's
gonna
there.
do something with it. It's there. It's definitely there. We just need that one person who's like, I'm gonna do this. So
Go through hours of footage.
oh, like not even me, bro. Like good luck. You know what I mean? But that's a lot.
Like,
but it's
how
worth
long
it though.
do you think it took Cootie to put together? all
4
of that?
years, bruh. It just released right now, bruh. That shit. But props to him. Like, what he did is more like, what's it called? Well, he was more risk taking than even Ye, bro. Like, leaving your career for another person that isn't yourself and just putting their all into that one person and you just like hope they're gonna make it and you're just like, fuck it. Like,
Yeah,
that shit is
that's
more
a lot.
crazier than having your own dream and like being like, all right, I'm gonna do this shit, because you're believing in that person.
Yeah, before anything comes
Exactly. Like at that time, Kanye didn't even have a record deal, so
Mhm.
it's like,
out.
you know, that shit.
Would you sign to a label?
Would I sign to a label
Mhm.
right now? I don't think so.
Would you like to?
If I was given the opportunity to, of course, but I really like being independent and making whatever I like and having whatever message I like. So yeah, but if I got the chance to, of course, like I would have to review it with my team, but of course.
My people look at the documents. Make
Have
sure.
my lawyer look at the documents, man. Yeah, because I ain't trying to become a slave. I'm trying to become a partner. So
Happens way too much.
So I know the talent that I got is one of a kind, and I know the talent that everybody has is unique in their own way. So there's no doubt in my mind of whether we're gonna make it or not. The doubt in my mind is of when it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's all about timing. It's all about like really just keep on going, because nobody doing it like us. So it's like fuck, like we know we're gonna make it. We know we got talent. We know we got everything we need. It's just about when it's gonna happen. So you just gotta stay ready, because at the end of the day, everybody gets the opportunity. But if you're not ready for the opportunity, then that's when you miss your chance. So yeah,
I think we should end it there.
for sure.
Where can they find your music?
Everything.
Right,
Just search my
social
name
media.
up on Google. My username on Instagram is Agony with a G underscore between the G and the O. Yeah, just find me on Google. Broken Agony. I love y'all.